Students of history need to understand what different verbs require of them, because different verbs expect different levels of detail in their answers. In these videos, I'll show you an example of what it looks like when a question asks you to identify, to explain, to analyse or to evaluate. The topic that I'll use to discuss this is around the causes of World War I. So I'm going to start by talking about a question that asks you to identify the causes of World War I. Let me say now that I'm by no means suggesting that the ideas I present here are all of the possible things that someone might suggest are the causes of World War I. They're simply ideas I'm using as examples to help us to understand these verbs. So to identify the causes of World War I, we'll start by talking about the idea of imperialism. It's not quite enough to say that imperialism led to World War I. We need to identify how those things connect. So in this instance, we can suggest that imperialism, almost by definition, suggests that some countries wanted to take over other places or other countries, and this is particularly with the Empire of Austria-Hungary, or the Austro-Hungarian Empire, wanting to take over Serbia. Secondly, we can suggest that one of the causes of World War I was the alliance system that existed in Europe up to 1914, which meant that different countries had deals or agreements with each other. So imperialism leads to World War I happening. Alliances can be seen as leading to World War I. And thirdly, the assassination of the Archduke Franz Ferdinand, which made Austria-Hungary upset or angry with Serbia, and this led to World War I. Identify is a very straightforward verb that doesn't require a whole lot of detail. In the next video, we'll look at what it requires when a question asks you to explain something.